Do you guys have any questions for this guy?
What's the boxing latest?
All right.
Where were you guys last week? Jake Paul was fighting in Anaheim. I expected a live remote from outside.
If it wasn't a 60-year-old, we weren't interested.
Okay.
Is he going to get a real title shot? Did I see that?
He is now officially ranked by the WBA, whose cruiserweight champion is Gilberto Ramirez, who fought on Jake's undercard last weekend. So he can now officially fight for a title. I don't think his next fight will be a title fight. I think his next fight will probably wind up being more of an event like Mike Tyson was, like some of these other YouTuber MMA guys have been.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just thought he was going to fight a 70-year-old this time.
No. He's days of...
Then we would be doing remotes from out front, man.
You were right down the street.
Brought to you by the AARP. You know what I mean? Like we'd have gotten complete and total blanket coverage.
Has the luster kind of been worn off a little bit on the J. Cole fight show thing?
I mean, you can't really say that because a year ago they did like 100 million viewers or whatever it was on Netflix against Tyson. This event in Anaheim, I called the fight for DAZN. The live gate was about 1.5 million, which is a good number. I don't know what the pay-per-view buys were, but on social media, the interaction was still pretty strong. Okay. He fought look, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who he fought and beat, stinks. But for
you didn't even give him, with all due respect.
No,
you didn't even like Jake LaRavia. No, like you did
I gave him the benefit of the doubt before the fight. Like he's 39 years old and so far removed from being his best days. But he is a former middleweight champion of the world who has fought against some of the very best in boxing in his relatively recent pro career. So I give Jake credit for taking on that caliber of opponent this early in his professional boxing career. I don't think he's going to be angling for or ready for a world title shot against one of the established cruiserweight champions anytime soon.
All right, Chris, let's talk real boxing. Enough
okay.
with this sideshow stuff, bro. Canelo Crawford, let's go. Talk to me, baby. Why should we tell everybody why they should be excited about this fight?
It's the most marketable fight that you can see in professional boxing. Terence Crawford still arguably number one on the pound-for-pound list. Canelo Alvarez still the biggest box office draw and the king of the super middleweight division. So it's the right fight to make for both these guys to make a lot of money. My concern with Crawford is that it's a lot of weight to put on in a short period of time. Terence Crawford is effectively a 147-pounder. Like, he has one fight above that and didn't look great in that fight against Israel Madrimov last summer in his first fight at 154. Now he's going up another 14 pounds. And say what you want about Canelo. He's not what he used to be. He's not the destroyer that ran through middleweight and super middleweight. The guy still hits like a mule. And if you stand in front of him, he is going to hurt you with some of those power shots. So I just don't know. Look, it's going to be competitive because Crawford's great, but I just don't see how Crawford hits Canelo enough to win a decision, and I certainly don't see Crawford knocking out a fighter with the granite chin of Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, it's like, back in wrestling, Gorilla Monsoon used to always say, if you take two competitors of equal skill, a big man is always going to beat a little man just because of that size difference. And
natural weight for Canelo. And look, everybody's talking about Canelo's age. Crawford's older than Canelo Alvarez. So I don't know. It's going to be it's on Netflix. It's at Allegiant Stadium. It's going to be wild. It's going to be a great scene on fight night. I just think, to your point, the better big man, I would favor to beat the better small man.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.